Luigi sniped it! Couldn't quite get it right there, but we tried. Alright, we're gonna get a 2 right there. Alright, a 2 for Luigi. Alright, Peach gets herself a 5. Alright, 5 for Wario. And now we're on to a 4-player minigame. Roll call. So it looks like we're counting the bombs on this one. Alright, let's do it. I think I might know what it is already, but let me just double check here to be sure. I'm gonna guess 18. Is that right? And that is right! So, we do get the win right there on that mini game. This time we get a 4. What's Luigi gonna roll here? A 6. It's going down. I head back to Peach, and she gets a 6. And a 10 for Wario. And he does not have enough coins for the star, too bad! And you only have 1 coin to lose there on that red space. Alright, Feel Relay is going to be the next minigame we're playing here. I'm pairing up with Luigi and Peach, and let's go. Alright, here you go, Peach. Got it! Well done. Okay, so I think now I'll go ahead and use my golden mushroom. 4, 3, and 10 for a total of 17. Alright, let's head down here. There's currently 40 coins in the bank right now, which is quite a bit of money. Alright, gotta go to the left. Alright, 5 for Luigi. Always landing on a happening space. Oh boy, I'm blocked. And he gets another star from that! Are you kidding me? But once again, I'm not going to worry too much about it since we're still in the lead. Alright, 3 for Peach. Now she gets an opportunity at an item mini game. She's got a chance at a Boo Bell. But what item will Peach get here? Let's see. Oh, she's gonna get a dueling gloss. That's the same item from what Wario got earlier. And Wario's gonna get himself an 8. Since he already has an item, he can't buy another. Even so, he just didn't have the money to afford one anyways. Alright, 4-player mini game. Abandoned ship. Alright, let's go. I'll shoot! Ah, dang it. I was too late in turning around right there. Oh, well. And it looks like Peach wins this one. Alright, we're on the last 5 turns, so let's check out the current standings. I'm in first place, Luigi's in second, Peach is in third, and Wario's in last. And Koopa is going to predict Luigi to win. So like we always know for the rest of the game, all blue and all red spaces are now going to get doubled to 6 coins, and we'll have a dual minigame of 2 players land on the same space. Alright, but anyways, let's get underway with the last 5 turns and see what happens from there. Alright, we get a 6, and we just got ourselves another star right there. That's certainly very awesome. Alright, we're up to 4 stars now, and the next one is going to be right over there. Unfortunately, don't have enough money to buy an item right now, but that's okay. Luigi gets a 2, and he's going to choose to set up the trap. And Peach is going to bring out her dueling glove. Alright, who's she going to challenge? Luigi. And they're wagering 29 coins each. Alright, so it's time for them to play Time Bomb, and it's 4 seconds after the start. Alright, let's see who wins. It's gonna be Luigi that gets it. Alright, Peach gets a 2. Now let's see what happens with Wario. 6. Alright, heading into a 4-player minigame. Hexagon Heat. I really do like this one a lot. Alright, let's do it. Alright, starting with gray, which is literally what we're standing on right now. Alright, now we're on to yellow. Bye, Wario! Alright, red is next. Alright, Peach is out. Alright, now we go back to yellow. And there we go! I am a winner! Okay, now let's get back to the boards. We have 4 turns left, and we're gonna get a 6. And I am not going to set up the trap right now. I'm 1 space too many on the bank right there, but it's okay. Now the bank is up to 50 coins, which is pretty insane. Alright, 10 for Luigi. And he was also 1 space too many by for landing on the bank, but it just continues to grow. Alright, 6 for Peach. Dang it, she's taking away some of my coins. I knew that was coming. And I have to give all 21 of my coins away. That's ridiculous. Alright, we're going to Wario. 3. Alright, it's time for a 4-player minigame. Tipsy Tourney. Alright, let's go! Alright, there's a couple more panels left. Okay, we got it. Alright, 3 more turns left. Alright, we got a 4. And Luigi gets a 7. Alright, over to Peach. And she's gonna get herself an 8. She does have an opportunity to play another minigame right here. Oh boy, another Boo Bells in play. Alright, let's see what Peach is going to get here. Oh, now she gets the Boo Bell. Unbelievable. Alright, now Wario's going to use his dueling glove. Alright. Let's see who he's going to challenge here. Me. Alright, we're going to wager 12 coins apiece. Alright, 5 seconds after the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it! Alright, Wario, hand your coins to me. And we also get to hear these words from him. That never gets old. Alright, 2 for Wario. And you only have 1 coin to lose there on that red space. Time now for 1 versus 3 minigame. And it's going to be Quicksand Catch. So Wario is the one in the Bowser suit. Alright, let's see how many coins we can collect out here. Alright, looks like we got 23 right there. I'll take it. Alright, 2 more turns to go. Alright, we're gonna get 4. Oh, there's a red space if I go on the path where the star is. Well, Peach is literally right near it anyway, so even though I'm not gonna have a chance to get to it, I'm actually gonna go to the right instead, so I can try to get to Boo on the final turn. Oh boy, 5 for Luigi. Oh god! For where I'm standing at right here, I'm now about to lose all my money to the coin beam! That's not good. At least we got to hear those words again from Wario that I really do like. But still, that was a big bummer right there, as I just lost over 50 coins for what I had. And Luigi just used his skeleton key, but he didn't. He chose not to go through the game for some reason. And I can kind of see why he's doing that right here, because we're literally approaching the end of the game anyways. Right here, he just had to go on the path to where the star is, and now the star is close to where I'm at, and I don't have the money for it, all because I just lost all my coins to the beam. That is just ridiculous. Well, Peach is gonna use her Boo Bell here. But she can only afford to steal coins from Luigi, since me and Wario don't have any money. Alright, Peach gets 26 of Luigi's coins. Alright, 4 for Peach. She's gotta give Baby Bowser 5 coins. And Wario gets a 7. He didn't have any coins to give to Baby Bowser here. Oh, he's getting him blocked now. And it's going to be 20 coins. Alright, on to a 4-player mini game. And we're playing Lava Tile Isle again. Alright, let's see how it goes this time. And Luigi's out. Alright! We're gonna pull off another win right there on that mini game. I will certainly take that. Alright, so it's time for the last turn, and we're gonna get a 3. I did roll just enough spaces for that star, but I just didn't have enough money for it, like I was saying earlier. But we do get a hidden block. Let's see if we can possibly get lucky with this. Looks like we did! Even though we didn't have enough money for another star, we still get one for free right there in that hidden block. So that makes up for it. Alright, 3 for Luigi. And now Luigi and Wario are challenging each other to a duel since they're on the same space. And looks like they're going to wager 16 coins each. And it's going to be 5 seconds after the start. And Luigi wins it. So it's time to hear these words again from Wario. Alright, 2 for Peach, and she ends up landing on a Bowser space. Oh, here we go again with Bowser's coin potluck. Now it's 30 each for everybody. Oh boy. And Wario gets an 8. Alright, we're ending things off with a 1 versus 3 minigame, and we're gonna play Shock, Drop, or Roll. Alright, for the last minigame, I'm pairing up with Luigi and Wario. So, it's basically boys against girl here for the last minigame. Let's do it! There goes Luigi. Oh boy, down I go. Let's see if Wario can save us here in these last 5 seconds. Okay, we did still win right there. That's amazing. Okay. So now that the last turn is over, let's go over the final results, and then we'll see who our winner is in just a moment. So here's all our stars. I did have the most of them in the end with 5, which was very impressive. So I think we'll be in very good shape to win this for sure. Alright, now let's take a look at our coins. So Luigi had the most of those in the end with 77. And now let's get to the bonus stars. Let's start things off with the minigame star, and that's going to go to me. Alright, moving on to the coin star. That's going to Luigi. Alright, finally we got the happening star, and that is going to go to me. Alright, so I think we all know who won this game now, so let's go and reveal who the winner is. Census Detective Major Rinaldi, Black Hole Bowser is attacking. It's me! That is how you pull off a fantastic win. Now let's go and do our job here and take down Bowser. See ya, sucker! Alright, so just like that, I'm the superstar. That was a great game right there, if I do say so myself. So, we ended up with a total of 7 stars, which is very impressive. So yeah, we definitely maintained our lead quite well throughout this entire game, and there was just nothing my opponents could do to stop me right there from winning. Sure, it was very unfortunate that we lost all our money to the beam toward the end of the game, but still wasn't good enough to prevent me from getting that win for how well we were doing with the stars out there. So I'm really glad this game turned out to be a good success out there from what I was expecting. So yeah. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and go over our detailed results before we wrap things up for the segment. So, I had a mini game by 67 over Luigi, and then looks like Luigi had coin by 46 over me. And I landed on the most blue spaces. Wario landed on the most red spaces with 4, while the rest of us have 1. Oh, I happened by 1 over all my opponents there. Alright, nobody had any chance time spaces. Peach had 3 Bowser spaces. My goodness. And Luigi and Wario had 1 battle space, while me and Peach didn't land on any of them. All my opponents had 2 item spaces, while I was the only one that didn't land on any of them. And Luigi was the only one that landed on a bank space. And the time when that happened, there was nothing in there from what I do remember. But yeah, like I said, this was such a great game for how well we performed out there in this segment. And I will certainly take that win right there for sure. So now let's go and put in all of our coins and stars into the bank. Now, of course, my bank is maxed out right here in this game, so it doesn't really matter about the additional money that is getting in there. But anyway, so that is going to do it for Mario Party 2 for the Nintendo 64 as part of my 2026 Valentine's Day special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.